England in 1540 to 43. My father's name was Edmund Drake. He was a yeoman farmer and a preacher for the military. I was the oldest of 12 brothers and no sisters to the Drake family. As far back as I can remember, I've loved the sea. After a while, the Protestants and the Catholics were having a fight, and we were Protestants, so the Catholics were going to come and kill us. So we had to move from Devon, England to Plymouth, England. We lived on a ship. My parents weren't too happy about it, but I was delighted. I loved the sea. At the age of 10, I began training as an apprentice. Soon after, I went on my first voyage with my cousin John Hawkins. We went to trade slaves, and my cousin became very rich. The Queen Elizabeth I of England heard about my great sailing abilities and told me that she'd be watching. Soon after, I went on my next voyage. It was to Africa. There I met a group of escaped African slaves. One of their names was Diego. He showed me a tree to climb that I'd be able to see the Pacific Ocean. As soon as I saw it, I knew that someday I'd sail it. I sailed back to Plymouth. Queen Elizabeth told me that again she'd be watching me. I got excited. I sailed again, and there's with my cousin John Hawkins. There's some African slaves Spanish attacked. They sunk all but 2 of our ships, killing most of our men, and robbed us. I was furious. I hated the Spanish. I sailed again back to Plymouth, and finally Queen Elizabeth didn't say that she'd keep me in mind. She asked me to be a pirate. Of course, I gladly agreed, for I was so mad at the Spanish. I said, I won't stop until I have collected the 2 million crowns that my cousin John Hawkins lost for certain at San Juan de Ula. San Juan de Ula was the city that we stopped in when the Spanish attacked. Queen Elizabeth had me sail as a pirate for the Spanish. I was excited to go because I secretly planned to sail the Pacific. I went from here down, and we came to the Straits of Magellan. My men were scared because at that time some people thought that there were fiery monsters that were waiting there to swallow our ship's hull, and if we sailed long enough, we'd fall off the face of the earth. One of my men, Thomas Doughty, was brave enough to say out loud that he thought we shouldn't go on the Straits of Magellan. I ordered him to be killed. It wasn't that I didn't like Doughty, but I was alive to sail the Pacific. And no, I wasn't going to let anybody get in my path. After we had completed the treacherous, rocky way of the Straits of Magellan, I proudly realized that I was the first Englishman to sail on the Pacific. When I came back to Plymouth, King Philip of Spain ordered that I should be killed.
King Philip wants your head, and I shall have it.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Queen Elizabeth had me think that she was going to chop off my head, but instead she knighted me. I was proud. I became famous in my country. I became a commander, and I became so confident that one day, while playing a game called bowls, one of my men said, "The Spaniards are coming," and I said, "There's time enough to finish the game and beat the Spaniards too." And I'm going to pass around a ball that they used for the game.
Take it right out.
Okay. One day while sailing to the Philippines with my cousin John Hawkins, I became ill and died. My men buried me in the place where I belonged. The sea, sir, the sea. And the Straits of Magellan, and he was trying to go the route that Columbus went up northwest, but then he couldn't, so he just went west and he ran down past Australia and back to England. And my coat of arms, this is his name, and he sailed from 1567 to 1580. That's a picture of him. That's the English flag, and that's his ship. I'd like to go to the sea, sir, the sea. As I grew older, I went on my first voyage with my cousin John Hawkins. I just give the rest of my report again. Okay. We went to trade slaves, and my cousin got a lot of money. Then I went on my next voyage, and that was to, we met some escaped African slaves, and they showed me a tree to climb.